welcome back into Studio C for one final time, seniors Gideon George and Rudi Williams. Good to see you again.
It's all good.
You guys are over there. We'll have Coach over here. Yeah, you're good.
Oh, he's sitting here?
Yeah, he's good.
All right, cool.
What do you have there in your hands?
Some Starburst. Gave up candy for a little bit, so I'm back on a road.
You okay with there's like no rules against candy with you guys, right?
Hey, whatever's got him playing as well as he's playing right now, let's keep it coming.
Welcome back in, guys. It's been a few nights since senior night. You went through it as a BYU Cougar, and you'd been at other programs. Maybe you didn't see yourself ending as a BYU Cougar, but you did end that way. What was it like Saturday night?
It was special, honestly. The entire time I was trying to not distract myself with the whole like senior night dramatics and stuff like that, and my family being in town. I was just trying to get the win, but when we subbed out for the last time, Coach told me to like soak it all in and embrace it one last time, and that's when it really hit me, and I was like, this place is special, and you know, I'm glad we got the win.
And you got to come out at the same time, more or less, didn't you, Gideon?
Yeah, just seeing my family there, and I'm so grateful for God for putting me in that opportunity and moment, you know, and just as I say, Coach Pope coming to New Mexico to recruit me, he come out of the place of nowhere to come recruit me in New Mexico. So I'm just so grateful for all the help and love the fans have showed me throughout the years. They have the special moment in my heart.
And there's a look at what went down Saturday night as you came out for the final. I did mention that on the air. A little bow from Gideon there. Very nice. And the end of the game was pretty special. And you mentioned Coach Pope, how they both got to take the mic. And you said, now, did you guys both know you'd be speaking or not?
He asked that 2 seconds left to go, and he was like, hot mic, and I was like, well, Coach, kind of have no choice, you know.
So the fight song is finishing. You know, we always have the fight song. We'll gather around the free throw line in front of the Rock, which thanks to the Rock for showing out. They were unbelievable. And so Bobby handed me a hot mic, and so I turned to Rudi, and I was like, Rudi, do you want to say something? And I knew what the answer was going to be. It was like, yes, because Rudi would never turn down an opportunity to have a live mic. Yeah. So it continues, but he didn't have a lot of time to prepare. He gave a great little speech and tribute and said thanks. And then Gideon took over.
And he just stole the show.
And Gideon has been here for a couple of years. He knows about the post-game senior night speech. And then as Gideon was talking, how did you feel, Rudi?
Well, when I gave up the mic, I was like, okay, mine is short and sweet, and I thought it was pretty efficient. And then Gideon comes in, and he's like, I want to thank God, I want to thank everybody, and I was like, well, okay, my speech is terrible. I was like, yeah, I should have said anything. So
you could have asked for the mic back. And one more thing.
Gideon would have gained it. He would have been there all night.
So Leanne tells me after the game, she's like, yeah, I was watching Rudi when Gideon started, and he thanked God, and he thanked his family for being there, and Rudi's standing to the side, his head just dropped. Sometimes it's helpful to go second. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Now, Rudi, was that the first time your mom and family had seen you play in Provo?
Yeah, that was their first trip to Utah.
Wow.
My mom, she was in full tourist mode. She was soaking it up, a bunch of pictures on Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that. So they had a good time.
Were they impressed then?
Yes, definitely. And she kept talking about the Marriott Center, and she was like, oh, this place is full of energy. And so they definitely enjoyed their stay.
How much of a draw for players that are here and players who will come here in the future is that building on nights like Saturday night?
Well, interestingly, Gideon can answer that because on his recruiting visit was our first year, and he happened to come the night we played Gonzaga our first year, and the students stormed the court. Did that have any impact on your decision?
That's pretty cool. I've never seen something like that in my life. So just seeing everyone running down the court, I'm like, what's going on? So that's really awesome though. And just the way the coaching staff are here, just the way they really care about, just you being a basketball player, just care about you as a human being. I think that impacted my decision coming here.
Who did you have with you on Saturday night for the pregame ceremonies?
Brandon, awesome Brandon, my beautiful wife was there. My brother flew in from Pittsburgh and his wife and his kids, and my boy from New York, he flew in from New York. So that was like really good. I was so grateful they get to come.
And who all for you came, Rudi?
My mom was there, and then my two younger siblings, so my younger brother and my younger sister, and then my little niece, she recently just turned 1, and then my sister-in-law.
Okay. What has coming to BYU meant for each of you? Rudi, we'll start with you.
It's meant a lot, honestly. It's made me a better person, a better player, obviously, and just a more understanding person, because from what I come from and growing up, like, it's the complete opposite of what Provo is and what BYU is and all that. So when I first got here, it was, you know, it took some adjusting, but then I came to just understand, you know, just realize that people here, like, may seem different, but everyone's the same, you know, and I came to just accept everybody for who they are, and I feel like it made me a more mature person, and just, you know, getting older and wiser, smarter too, stuff like that.
Awesome. How about you, Gideon?
I think I'm living the dream, like just being back home, dreaming about like this time, just coming to the States, play basketball and get a good education, and I cannot sell this for nothing. So I'm just so grateful for God for putting me in this opportunity, and just this coaching staff trusting in me, and got people like Brandon coming to Nigeria to come help me. So I'm so grateful, and I'm really blessed for that.
And each of your sorry, Rudi.
He taught me again.
You know, every time you say goodbye to seniors, they'll be special to you, but these two in particular, what can you say about them?
So, I mean, you know, we've been talking about Gideon George for 3 years. And from the first day he came here, he was spectacular and making a huge impact in our community and how we think about the world and how we think about everything. And you know, as a community, our understanding, you know, I mean, there's a lot of Cougar Nation that knows Minna, Nigeria now, and they didn't know it before, right? And that's actually super special. One of the great things that BYU does is it makes this world really small. It has the capacity to do that, and it has the capacity for us to each know each other and love each other. And Jesus brought a ton of joy, and he's brought a boatload of wins, and a professionalism about him, and a heart that is all about serving his community and this community and all the projects he's done. And so it's been really spectacular. And Rudi, he just got an internal joy and charisma. Like, I'm trying to convince him just to go straight into television and kill it, right? The post-game speech, you know, forgiven, right? I mean, he'd kill it.
I'll do better.
The one thing I know about Rudi is you guys, if anybody has a chance to go to Midnight Madness every year, it is a party. And it's the first time our guys get to walk into the Marriott Center, and the Rock just shows out like crazy. It's pandemonium. It's so awesome. And so some guys, you'll see some new players for the first time, they kind of get sheepish, and they're kind of, you know, look up and all the attention thrust on them, and they're a little nervous about it. Not Rudi. Rudi is like this. He's, I am here! Let's go! And the really spectacular thing about Rudi, and the nice thing is we don't actually say bye to these guys, because they're going to be back and be a part of our BYU family forever. Like, you know, this is just a change in our relationship, right? But they'll always be here. And the thing about Rudi is that, you know, he loves people so much, and so it's been incredible to watch him, how generous he has been with every single part of his life, whether it's on the court or off the court. He's just as likely to be hanging out with one of the student janitors that comes and cleans the annex every morning at 6 o'clock in the morning as he is to be hanging out with his boy who's now playing in the NBA. Like, he loves all people. And he's just had such a huge impact here, and we'll talk about both these guys forever.
We're glad you're both here in the building, and glad you've both been here at BYU for sure. We'll take